हॅलो स्टुडंट्स, वाम वेलकम ऑन महाराष्ट्र मीडिया चॅनल. मी स्वाती वाणी तुमचं स्वागत करत आहे. आज आपण पाहणार आहोत महाराष्ट्र स्टेट बोर्डचे इयत्ता 7वीचे जॉग्रफीचे क्वेश्चन आणि आन्सर्स. त्याआधी तुम्ही जर चॅनलला लाईक आणि सबस्क्राईब केलं नसेल तर करा. तुम्हाला यावर सर्व क्वेश्चन आन्सर्स मिळतील. महाराष्ट्र स्टेट बोर्ड क्लास 7 Geography, chapter number 9, Agriculture, textbook question and answers. Question number 1. Select the proper option for the following statement. In which of the following type of farming are the crop rotated? And the answer is intensive farming. Next, question number 2. Agriculture requires the following. Answer: use of animals, implements, machines and manpower. Question number 3. In India, agriculture has developed because. Answer is in India, factors like climate, soils and water, etc. are conducive. Next, question number 4. It is necessary that modern methods and technology can be used in agriculture in India because. Answer: population is growing and there is agro-based industries. Next, question number 2. Give short answer for the following question. Question 1. Describe the importance of irrigation for agriculture. Answer is: irrigation means the process of supplying of water through artificial means such as pipes, canals and sprinkles, etc. Second, irrigation helps in the farmers to be less dependent on rainwater for the purpose of agriculture. Since monsoons are uncertain and highly variable, farming cannot entirely depend upon rains. Hence, irrigation is needed to grow assured crops and also to grow crops in months after monsoon season. Next, question number 2. Distinguish between intensive farming and shift cultivation. In intensive farming, first point is intensive farming is carried out in one and the same farm for years together. Next, in shifting cultivation. In shifting cultivation, every year a new area is chosen for cultivation. Second point, this type of farming is mostly seen in the developing region, and in shifting cultivation, this type of cultivation is practiced in the tropics, in densely forested areas or hilly tracts. In intensive farming, in this type of farming, the cultivator and his family are totally dependent on farming. Farm production is sufficient only for the requirement of the family. Then, the production obtained from shifting cultivation is not sufficient to fulfill the food requirement. So, people undertake hunting, fishing, and gathering of bulbs and roots from the forest. Next question. Question number 3. Mention the major types of farming and give information about intensive farming and extensive grain farming. Answer: broadly, the following types of farming are identified. Types of farming: in types of farming: subsistence farming and commercial farming. In subsistence farming, intensive farming and shifting cultivation. In commercial farming, extensive grain farming, plantation farming, market gardening and horticulture. Next, in intensive farming, first is intensive farming is a type of traditional farming. It is carried out in one and the same farm for years together. Getting maximum production from a minimum area is the characteristic of intensive farming. Due to large population or limited availability of land per head, holding is small. This type of farming is mostly seen in developing region. The cultivator and his family are totally dependent on farming. The farm production is sufficient only for the requirements of the cultivator's family. As farm production is low, hence the economic condition of the cultivator is also poor. Then next, extensive farming. In extensive farming, extensive grain farming is type of commercial farming. Farm size is greater than 200 hectares. Due to large farm size and sparse population in the region, this type of farming is carried out with the help of machines like tractors and crushers. Helicopters or planes are used for spraying pesticide. Monocrop cultivation is the main characteristic. Crops like wheat, corn, barley, oats, soybean are cultivated. Heavy capital investment is necessary since huge expenditure are needed for purchase of machinery, fertilizers, pesticides, godowns, transport cost, etc. Then next, droughts, attack by pest, locusts, market fluctuations, etc. are the problems in extensive graining. This type of farming is carried out in the temperate grassland region. Then question number 4. Describe the characteristic of plantation farming. Answer. Plantation farming is a type of commercial farming. Farm size is 40 hectares or above. As plantation agriculture is practiced in hilly tracts of tropical region, use of machines are not possible, hence local manpower is used. This is a single crop cultivation practice. Only commercial crops are like tree, rubber, coffee, coconut, coca, spices, etc. are planted. And this type of farming requires large scale capital investment. Major issues faced are climate, manpower, deterioration of environment, economic and managerial problems. Plantation farming is practiced in India and other South Asian countries, Africa, South and Central America. Then next, question number 5. In question number 5, which are the crops cultivated in your area? What are the geographical reasons for that? And answer is, first is I live in the Konkan region of the state of Maharashtra. The main crops cultivated in our area are mangoes, rice, coconut, cashew, etc. Konkan region has hot and humid climate, heavy rainfall which favors the growth of these crops. This region has fertile laterite soil which is suitable for cultivation of fruits. Then next, question number 6. In question number 6, why is the agriculture in India seasonal in nature? What are the difficulties in perennial agriculture? Answer, most of the agricultural in India is dependent on the monsoon rainfall. 80% of the rainfall in India is received from southwest monsoon winds from June to September. Since monsoon in India is seasonal, agriculture in India is also seasonal in nature. Difficulties for perennial agriculture. What is difficulties? First is rainfall in India is highly irregular and uncertain. Also there is a lack of irrigation facilities. Second, there is a lack of capital investment, go-downs, transportation, etc. There is a lack of awareness with respect to scientific methods of crop cultivation. Activity: visit a farm where modern technology is used for agriculture. Collect the information about it. Use of ICT. In question 1, collect the pictures of improved seeds and means of irrigation from the internet. Question number 2, collect information regarding agriculture in Israel from the internet and present it. Next, can you tell, observe the picture and briefly describe the type of agriculture shown in this picture. In this picture, which type of agriculture is shown? This is a horticulture. This picture is a type of horticulture. Answer: for the growth of fruits, a large number of small trees are grown in a vast area. Such land areas are called farms or orchards. For example, mango, coconut. In this type of farming, modern as well as traditional methods are used. Use of irrigation, chemical fertilizer, greenhouses, etc. is being made for getting more profit. Then question number 2. In this picture, mechanization of extensive farming. Answer: one single crop is grown in a large area. The use of manpower is less, whereas the most of the framework is done with the help of machines like tractors, harvesters and trenchers. Heavy capital investment is necessary for this type of farming. Question number 3, this picture shows plantation. Answer: one single tree crop is grown on a large scale. B, only commercial crops like tea, rubber, coffee, coca, coconut, spices, etc. are planted. Then next, it requires lot of capital investment due to the long duration of crops, use of scientific methods, exportable production, processing. Then question number 4, it is investing agriculture. This picture shows investing agriculture. And answer: crops are grown on small farmlands with the help of bovine and human resources. The profits earned are very low despite intensive care taken. The crops that are grown are used for home consumption, and the excess, if any, is sold in the local market. Observe the picture and answer. Question number 1, what all do you see in the picture? What all do you see in the picture? In question 1, answer: a farmer house. A farmer keeps cow, hens, sheep, goats and cattle. A standing crop. A plowshare, farmer's wife grazing the cattle. Then next, question number 2, why has family kept goat and hens? Farmer gets milk from goats and eggs from hen. Question number 3, which implements are seen in the picture? Answer: the spade of plough are seen in the picture. Next, question number 4, how are these implements used? Answer: spade is hand tool used to dig or loosen ground or break lumps in the soil. A plough is used for ploughing the fields. Ploughing turns organic matter into soil to increase decomposition and add nutrients from organic matter to the soil. Question number 5, in which major occupation type will the activities shown here be included? Answer: the activities shown in the picture mostly fall under the occupation of agriculture. Question number 6. What could be the main occupation of these people? The main occupation of these people could be cultivation of crops. Question number 7. Who could be the owner of the house? The farmer himself would be the owner of the house. Then next. Which products shown in the above picture do you use? Milk and dairy products. Egg are used in our day-to-day lives. Then give it a try. Observe the picture and answer the following. Observe this whole picture and answer the following. In question 1, what is the difference? You do observe this picture. In the answer, in the picture we can observe the changes in agriculture practices. It shows the transition from traditional to modern agriculture. A. Initially man cultivated crops using only manual labor. Later he started using various animals like bullocks to cultivate crops. Today we use modern machines for various agriculture practices. Okay. B. Irrigation to has changed from water allowed to flow freely in the field through pipes. Man now uses modern methods like the sprinkler and deep irrigation. Poultry farming is supplemented to cultivation of crops is included in agriculture. Initially, hens were reared in small numbers in open areas, but today hens are reared on large scale. With use of modern technique, it leads to large scale production of eggs. Then next, question number 2, what changes have taken place in traditional agriculture practices? Answer, traditional agriculture was carried out using manual labor and bovine power. Today modern methods of agriculture include using machines, tractors, harvesters, fertilizer, insecticide, pesticide, etc. for better yield. Irrigation is used for ample water supply throughout the year to maximize crop production. Modern scientific technique and use of hybrid seed leads to more productivity of land, more crop production in limited land area. Answer the following. Question 1. Which improper practices arising out of man's greed are observed in agriculture? Answer, in order to produce the fruits and vegetables early and sell them quickly, man uses artificial chemical what harms the soil and hampers the quality of the production. What means of irrigation are available in your area? Answer, drip and sprinkler irrigation is used in many orchards across the Konkan region of Maharashtra. Wells and tube wells are other methods used on large scale. Question number 3, have you observed the wastage of water in agriculture? If yes, then describe it. Answer, there was field in my native place. The farmer would water the field leaving the water pipe on the field. Lot of water would be wasted, but now the same farmer waters the field using sprinkler irrigation method. As a result, there is no wastage of water anymore. Then next, question number 4. Which steps can easily be taken to avoid improper practices in agriculture? Answer, system of agriculture produce market committee should be established at taluka level, and farmers should be encouraged to bring their produce and sell to the traders here. B, as farm produce is perishable, there has to be a proper arrangement for its sale to avoid wastage. Institutes like farmers organization, consumer societies, etc. help and to try protect farmers from exploitation by agents, mediators and others. Farmers should not use artificial and chemical pesticides. Use your brain power. Question number 1. Why does extensive commercial farming need more capital? Answer. Farm size is greater than 200 hectares due to large farm size and sparse population in the region. This type of farming is carried out with the help of machines like tractors and crushers. Pesticides are sprayed with the help of helicopters or planes. Since huge expenditure are needed for the purchase of machinery, fertilizer, pesticide, go-downs, transport cost, etc. So, extensive commercial farming needs more capital. Question number 2. Why does plantation farming need less skilled and experienced labor? Answer. Farm size in plantation farming is 40 hectares or above. Plantation farming is practiced in hilly tracts, so use of machine is not possible. Hence, plantation farming needs skilled and experienced labor. Question number 3. In what different ways is ground obtained for agriculture? Answer. Groundwater is the water that is found underground. B. When it rains, about 20% of rain water seeps into the ground, forming a water table. C. A well as deep as the water table is dug in order for it to pump water to the fields for agriculture. Nowadays, use of tube wells have become popular too. In this way, we have to complete all the exercise. Thank you so much for seeing this video. Please like and subscribe.